we go, WWE defining moments, Sting, Great American Bash attire. But before I get into this review of this figure, I'm gonna go over his box real quick. So, here's the box. You can see standard defining moments. On the side, a little picture of Sting, looking all nice there. And then at the top, WWE logo. On the back, I'll let you pause there right there if you want to read it. There you go. Picture Sting. The back's actually pretty nice. Got some stars and stuff at the top, red, white, and blue, and this little red strip right there. Same thing on the sides, the other side. And then on the inside of the backing, you just get red, white, and blue. And then over there, you got some stars. Over here, you got red and white stripes. So really, a pretty nice box. Really suits the figure. So I had my issues with this figure when I first got out of the packaging. And I'll tell you why. First of all, this jacket, I absolutely love the design and I love the colors. The tassels look a bit too fake for me, mainly because, you know, they're just a strip of rubber here. But I think this is a great design on the back, and the red and white I think looks awesome. Blue and white here with the stars. So I think the jacket's a great design, although you don't get really any articulation here in the arms because it is rubber. I'll show you. So I had my problems with this. So first getting out of the packaging, I noticed that it was very difficult to get the jacket off the figure. The figure he has those really buff arms, which I was fine with. I mean, I wasn't crazy about them, but I mean, I was okay with it. So he had those really big buff arms, you know, the ones they put like on the John Cena's and stuff. Here, let me get an example real quick. So we had these types of arms, you know, just absolutely jacked, solid, which I was okay with. I know Sting was a pretty toned, pretty chiseled guy back then, but the thing was, the arms were so big. Literally every single time I tried to pull the jacket off this guy, the arms got stuck in it. So it was like making it nearly impossible to even get the jacket off this figure. It was very, very difficult. I was not a fan of it at all. It took me like probably 4 minutes just to get the jacket off the figure, which is like just extremely long amount for taking an accessory off of a figure. So I love the jacket, but it was so hard to take it on and off. So what I did was I did a little fix-up. I did an arm swap for this figure, and now the jacket I can get off in just a matter of seconds. I gave him slightly smaller arms. I know the attire is not 100% accurate because on the other arms it was just some finger tape. He just had a little bit of finger tape on this hand with the white wrist tape, and then no tape on this hand at all. So it's a bit inaccurate, but still looks really good in my opinion. I think it still looks fine. The arms are basic 61 Dolph Ziggler arms, just had my father. Swap them on. The jacket goes on and off just like that. It's so simple to get the jacket on and off. Just gave him, he's still pretty muscular, just slightly smaller arms. And the proportions I think still work on the body. I think it still looks fine, you know. No Surfer Sting, Beach Sting, you know. I think it still works. Still looks pretty good on this guy. So yeah, these are just Dolph Ziggler arms. I highly, highly recommend doing this if you get this figure, because this jacket was very, very difficult to get off the first time because the arms were so big. They just filled up the entire little sleeves there. Very hard to get off. So I highly recommend you do this fix-up if you get this figure, and it still looks good. Even if you want to swap the other hands back on afterwards to make it accurate to the attire, and I mean, go ahead, it's yours, but I think this it was a lifesaver for me, really. I know I'm exaggerating a ton, but this figure just makes it so much better. And if you're almost people displays them, and you just gonna have that on display, the jacket, yeah, obviously you don't need to do an arm swap. But if you're someone like me who gets it out and like plays with it or whatever every now and then, and it's just gonna be a pain to take the jacket off each time, you know, make it easier. So now with all that aside, let's get into this review. bit upset about the boots. I know other people got the correct ones. I believe these are incorrect with the laces here. There were some people who had videos of them with the boots where it had the no laces, which is how it's supposed to be made. And I guess there's like a variant now or whatever. But got the laces, but it really doesn't bother me all too much at all. And then got a black sole on the bottom of the boots. Dark blue pants, about a little bit. It's darker, but it's brighter than this background right here. Then he's got a red, white, and blue scorpion on there for Sting, which I think looks fantastic. Wish it would have gone up a little bit higher onto here, because if you look at the picture on the packaging, it does go up a little bit higher, the tail, so I wish that would have been a little bit higher. No lines here or on the back or anything. Batista torso, the Elite 33 Batista torso, which, I mean, I'm okay with. I love this torso, but I don't know if this is the right torso for Sting, and I'm going to tell you why in a moment. First, obviously, about the arms, and then the head scan. Let's get into that head scan there. Yeah, I think it's a decent head scan, but I think it looks too much like a Jakks head scan because it's a bit oversized. It just doesn't look like it's a Mattel head scan. But still a really cool head scan. Got really nice paint details there. Not a huge fan of the teeth, but hey, it works for me. Really awesome hair here, the blonde. And then in the back, a weird little ponytail, but I guess he had that, I'm not calling him out. I'm just going to assume it's right with the little ponytail. I'm assuming that's all right there. So that's pretty cool. Really a fan of that. Now this torso. Okay, so I love this torso mold. It's one of my favorite torso molds, but I don't think it works for Sting. Because, I mean, this guy was toned. This guy was solid. Here's a picture of him right here. There's the torso. Can I see there? So, it's pretty close, but I think this is a bit too big. I think the Stone Cold torso would have worked for this guy, but then again, maybe Mattel doesn't want two Stone Cold torsos used for two Elite defining moments right in a row. I don't know, but, I mean, I'm happy. I'm fine with this torso, just I think it's a bit too big because, look, this is from, I think, early 90s. Now, take less than a decade later. Here's the other defining moments thing. Less than a decade later, and you're going to tell me he got this much skinnier? He went from this huge dude just to this much skinnier. And height. So the height's accurate, so that's good. But, I mean, it's just not really consistent. He's so big here, and then over here, he's just really, really skinny in the chest. So, I don't know. But, either way, I'm still fine with this torso. Maybe there could have been a better torso, but I'm still happy with this guy. So, altogether, after doing this fix-up on this figure, I'm extremely happy with how this came out. I think everything is really good. The jacket, like I said, I always say the problems with that, but I fixed it by giving it smaller arms, so I'm happy with the jacket. Head scan, a bit oversized, in my opinion, but I'm still very happy with how it turned out. I think it looks awesome. The torso, like I said, maybe a different mold would have been nice, but once again, I'm happy with how it turned out. I think it's fine. And maybe another reason I'm so happy about this figure is I picked up from Toys R Us, used 2 discounts, and I got this thing for $16, so that's $9 off the original price. So at Toys R Us normally be about $25, $26. So I got basically a $10 discount. So less than what you pay for a regular Elite at retail. So yeah, I'm just very happy with this. So yeah, that's about it for this video. So thank you guys for watching this figure review, and I'll catch you guys later.